Just when you thought that the dry season for Kanye info was about to start, don't worry, Mr. OTN Noteworthy on that goat is here. Info dump courtesy of me, or more my insider, I guess, who just dropped me a ton of new, never before heard info on the rollout besides on this channel right now. That is absolutely huge, by the way. This isn't any fucking irrelevant ass insider info. This is some big stuff, so let's get into it. Also, if you guys want me to keep getting this insider info, please drop a sub. Let's hit 25k. Also, leave a like. All of this helps my channel out a ton and makes it possible for things like these info dumps to come out and keep coming out on top of that. And also, as we go through this entire dump, please remember who we are talking about. This is Kanye, the man who is constantly changing his mind every hour, every 30 minutes, every 30 seconds. And you will see a lot of it in these leaks of things that he has changed his mind about. So if something else ends up true and something I tell you is false, it's probably because Kanye changed his mind, not because the insider got it wrong. Because trust me, this is a very reliable source. I wouldn't be making a whole video about it if it wasn't. I have been in contact with them for a long time, and this is legit. I've been shown proof, so let's get into it. Probably one of the bigger things from this dump, which is that something huge is about to happen with Yeezy footwear. And even though for my past 1,000 videos, I've been trying to make a case and a huge theory that Kanye will be working with Nike, we saw that tweet and striking a deal eventually because of the Travis Scott promotion with the new song that was previewed. Yeah, turns out I was wrong. Sway had the answer.
I will go ahead and say Sway had the answer.
At least currently to the knowledge of Kanye's camp. But I wouldn't get too disappointed if you were expecting that to happen. The source told me that they're not too specifically sure on Nike right now, so don't take that not happening as complete fact. But they should tell you a little bit about the situation with Nike due to that it's not in the talks right now with the team. So it probably was just a promotional thing for Travis to work up buzz, especially with that snippet in the background. So now that we know they're not working with Nike, what is Yeezy going to do? The insider said 3 very special words to me. Adidas is cooked. Then I was told that there are going to be a ton of different workarounds with current Yeezy designs that don't break any Adidas copyright contracts, and just different types of workarounds to still be able to release the sneakers and footwear similar to the previous style and vision, but not getting into any legal trouble with it, obviously. So the pods definitely aren't going to be the last foot item. We did see the new white pods from a few days ago too, so I don't think those are going anywhere. Kanye still has not shipped out my pods from months ago. Where are my pods, Ye? Where are they? Wait, Kanye, they shipped! Finally! I'm at peace. Yeezy pod review coming soon. And before we segue out of all the fashion stuff, just to let you guys know, there is no current date on this right now, at least not that I know of. I'd assume if Vultures 2 ever does release, because right now it's not looking good. And that wasn't from the insider, by the way, that's just me being a doomer. Or the solo album ever releases, I'd assume all of this would come around that time. Just like how the pods were around the same time as Vultures 1. What would really be a big move would be doing bundles with the sneakers or whatever they release, especially if it's a $20 to $40 range or even like over $100 for the sneakers. They're probably marked up a ton. People are gonna buy them. Throw in a CD for bundles and high first week sales. Ship everything out on time. Just a thought. Kanye doesn't want to try. I want him to try. I guess it's never going to happen. All right, let's get back to the info dump. What else do I have to tell you guys? So there is a ton of stuff on the app in this dump on streaming, but before I want to talk about that, I want to talk about who is actually at Yeezy right now. So word is the only people left on Yeezy property right now after all of the firings we've been hearing about these past few weeks are the music people, so producers, rappers, obviously, and legal, which makes sense after we hear all of that stuff about all of the new shoes and sneakers. Obviously, the app devs were never on site in the first place, but all of the used people, one of those being Milo, is not there anymore, and we got a lot of other confirmation of this happening and him not being at Yeezy. But yeah, everybody is gone or on break right now. But let's talk about the app. So we knew that there were talks about the app being the main source of where you can find Kanye's music, since he will be putting it there. But just like we heard a few days ago, I got confirmation that Kanye's mind is changing on the app regarding streaming, and that Yeezy is trying to get away from all of that, which that's really good news. I'm really hoping this doesn't end up on streaming and he keeps his mind this way. Whoa, I almost made a big mistake there. I hope this never ends up on the app and only ends up on streaming. But I think the biggest problem with the app is that Kanye has not paid anyone for the app yet. These devs have created this project and there were teams organized for it. There was a team of people who were unofficial, and then there was also hand-selected candidates for creating this thing by Milo. Then after all of that happened, the Yeezy app kids, the unofficial ones, merged with the real Yeezy developers to kind of bring together the app and the vision. Now, Ye approved this acquisition. I was told that he signed off on it and everything, but then he went back on all of it. And this is when a lot of the firings started to happen at Yeezy. And this kind of has to do with all of the used staff as well. Since Milo was heavily involved with that, it makes sense. And like I said, Milo is off the team completely right now, but I've heard that he's not off the table. The Nick Fuentes Milo combo is about to go. I don't even know how that's about to go. And this app development team, now working officially for Yeezy, by the way, has not been paid at all, like I said. And Milo actually seems like the good guy in this situation, because he is allegedly doing everything in his power to get everybody paid, which that's good to hear. I don't care who you are. If you have the ability to pay people for work, just pay them. It's different if you're working for like a startup or like some small creative project, but for Kanye West to be doing this, making this much money, he just had a #1 hit song independently, and not paying kids for doing a bunch of work for him, that's just fucked up in my opinion, especially since a lot of them probably are fans. So honestly, what I'm seeing from all of these leaks, and there will be more as time goes on, but what I'm seeing is that there is no organization at all at Yeezy. And when you're running an empire as big as this, everything will crumble under no organization. And I think that was a lot of Jewel's job when she was at Yeezy. Right now, a lot of the things just seem like a vision and no one to actually get it done. And I'm gonna be honest, I think that was Jules, and now that she's gone, it's kind of fucking shit up. Obviously, she did a lot of shit wrong, but you have to admit, while she was at Yeezy, shit was happening. Listening parties were booked, Vultures 1 actually dropped, the Instagram account was active, things were a lot more alive than they were right now. Hopefully this news about the sneakers though brings things back up a little bit. It's super hype, huge news to hear that we might be getting some new Yeezys dropping. Obviously not a lot of music related stuff in this video in here besides Kanye scrapping the whole streaming thing on the app idea, which we kind of already knew, so it's not that much new information, but I'll work my best to get the real juice on the music. But new sneakers dropping, like I said, it's pretty great. Thank the insider for that information. And also, before we finish this off, remember what I said in the beginning. This is Kanye we're talking about. If something changes, do not shoot the messenger, please. Bro changes his mind like every 10 minutes. Let me know what you guys think of everything in the comments, about the leaks, about the video in general, concerns, suggestions, anything, questions, I'm replying. If you enjoyed and want more insider information, like and subscribe. It helps me and the channel out a ton. Join my Discord, the best music community on the internet. Maybe we'll get some exclusive things on there. I'll try to work that out. Also, follow my Instagram and TikTok. All of those links will be down below. Thanks again so much for watching, and on that note,